Hey guys, it's Justin here, and today I've got the review for you of the Sphero, a robotic gaming system that is compatible with iOS and Android. I've been wanting to test this out ever since it came out a few years ago, and though from first looks it pretty much looks like a ball that can roll around, it can actually do quite a few things. It can go up to 3 feet per second, it has a wireless Bluetooth range of 50 feet, and it can also glow in millions of colors on the whole entire color chart. Another great thing is that there are so many applications that are created by developers specifically for the Sphero, such as some multiplayer games where you can interact with other people who may have this as well, and there are also some augmented reality games which I'm also going to demonstrate later in this video. So I gotta say, this is actually pretty cool. I really like their logo. You look at the packaging and you're introduced to the Sphero. What it comes with is an inductive charging, so it could charge it within about 3 hours and you can use it for about 1 hour each time. And you can see it's very simple. I think it looks very seamless on the base, and wherever you're going to put it, it definitely looks pretty cool. So there you go. Let's go ahead and show you guys some of the apps that are on the Sphero that are compatible with this. It is Bluetooth connected, rather easy to connect at first. All you got to do is shake it a few times to wake it up. And you can see me scrolling through the App Store, and there are a whole selection of apps that are created specifically for this product. So first I'm just going to show you guys the actual Sphero app itself. That is probably the main app that allows it to use all the basic controls of it. You can see there's a whole color chart, and this can display millions of colors on the whole entire color chart. And first you got to calibrate it. You use that and spin it around until the blue light is facing you, and then you know it will be calibrated, making it much easier to control. There are also quite a few preset tricks you could do with this, and you can control it in many different ways as well. You control the speed there, and you can either have it where you use a gyroscope built into your iPhone, the accelerometer actually, and there's also a whole bunch of settings such as putting it to sleep and all those different things. Another app is also called Macros, which has a whole list of sequences that are preset and even ones you can create, whether you want to make it do a figure 8 or something, or you just want to play around with the lights here. So here's just a demonstration of all the lights it can display through one of the sequence on the Macros app, and I gotta say, if you put it in the dark and play with it, roll it around, it is definitely very fun. You can see that it rolls down the ground very nicely, and I actually found this to be very durable. It is actually waterproof of up to 5 meters, so if you accidentally roll it into your swimming pool, I'm sure in the beginning it is a little bit hard to use for some. It does have a little bit of a learning curve to it to get it calibrated properly, controlled properly, but afterwards you can see it can roll very nicely on any surface, and I definitely had quite a bit of fun with this. Another great thing that the Sphero can do is support augmented reality, something that we are seeing coming up more and more as the future moves on, and it really adapts the gaming world with the actual reality, hence its name. This is a game called Zombies, and it is a little bit hard to control at first, especially if you're doing it behind a tripod like I am, but what it does is it actually tracks the position of the Sphero and uses the camera on your iPhone to give you a very real life experience. You can see all the zombies looking around, and it actually looks like these zombies are actually in front of me, and all you gotta do is try to run them over, blow them up, do whatever you gotta do to destroy them. It is actually very fun, but I guess in the beginning you do have to get used to it a little bit, and I have to say I was very impressed by how well the app worked and how well the augmented reality actually worked in the Sphero, considering this did actually come out a few years ago when that was something that was pretty much unheard of. Aside from this game, there are also a few other games that implement the augmented reality technology. I guess they all do have a little bit of getting used to, but my personal favorite was this one. So if you ever have a chance to check out the Sphero, I definitely recommend you to try out all the apps that they have. There are just so many to go through, especially if it's made particularly for this device, and it's great for developers to expand. I gotta say that this is actually much more durable than you may think. It is made out of a sealed polycarbonate, and like I mentioned, it is waterproof up to 5 meters, but I did actually bump this into pretty much every single thing. You see me roll it down the stairs. I actually even used this on my table. It fell off a few times. It's run into things pretty hard, and I have been a little bit rough with it because I pretty much didn't know how to use this out of the box. However, after you get used to it, you shouldn't have any problem, but even if you were to bump it into the walls, knock it off your table, bring it down the stairs and whatever, this is actually very, very strong, and I didn't actually notice any scratches on it at all. To conclude, I gotta say this Sphero is a pretty fun toy, and with the ever expansion of the apps being made for this, there is really no limit to it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and big thanks to Sphero for sending us out for reviewing purposes, and I definitely look forward to their other creations in the future. Like always, the links to purchase will be right under the like button, and be sure to hit that while you're down there, and I'll see you all in the next video.